Welcome back to the Her Fertility Podcast, where we talk about the emotional, physical, and spiritual layers of your fertility journey. I'm your host, Jess Timms. I'm a certified fertility doula, and I guide women navigating infertility. My goal is to guide you in compassion and with clarity. And so today, we're going to be talking about something that most people have never heard from their doctor, and that's why IVF success isn't just about the lab work, and how your mindset may be equally as powerful. Welcome to Her Fertility, the podcast revolutionizing the way women are supported on their fertility journey. This podcast goes so much deeper than anything you can search for online. If you're ready to find a new spiritual perspective for your fertility journey, then press play. We are here to reclaim control, find clarity, and transform the fertility conversation. When we think about IVF, we usually picture the petri dishes, the embryologists in lab coats, hormone injections, and medical precision. And yes, those things are incredibly important. But here's the truth. Even the most advanced science can't completely override the impact of stress, emotions, and mindset on fertility outcomes. So I will link this in the show notes, but there is a study in the Journal of Psychosomatic Obstetrics and Gynecology that found that women with higher levels of stress had lower pregnancy rates during IVF. Another study showed that psychological support not only reduced anxiety, but was associated with higher conception rates. So this isn't just woo-woo feel-good stuff, it's measurable biology. Stress hormones like cortisol can disrupt ovulation, it can reduce uterine receptivity and impact egg quality. And on the flip side, mind-body practices like meditation, visualization, and emotional support groups have been shown to lower stress markers and improve resilience, both of which support your fertility. And if you've been a part of any of my programs, whether they are my free support group, my one-on-one coaching, or an online program, you know that we use all of these types of tools, and they truly help move the needle on the fertility journey. I'm going to share a quick story. One of my clients came to me after her third failed IVF cycle. She had done everything right. She had followed the perfect diet. She took every supplement. She had the medication protocol down to the perfect timing, but emotionally, she was exhausted. She told me that she felt like she was just a number in her clinic, and she truly felt like all of the life force in her body had been sucked out, and she was just like a pincushion being pinned with these medications. And so we started working together, and we worked on nervous system regulation. That was our main focus. And this looked like daily mindset practices. We really dug into releasing the shame she carried from her years of infertility. And by the time she entered her fourth IVF cycle, she was calmer, she was more confident, and she finally felt supported. And that cycle, she conceived. Now, can I say that mindset alone caused her pregnancy? No, but it did play a critical role in supporting her body to respond to the treatment. If you're preparing for IVF, here are 3 things that you can start today to support yourself. The first is practice nervous system resets. Try it out. Try breath work, try guided meditation, or even a short grounding exercise to reduce stress. Now, if you are brand new to this, that's okay. If you are like, meditation sounds terrible, I don't want to do that, there are other ways. You can, of course, YouTube search anything around like a breathwork exercise or something, and I hope that you find one that feels good for you. But if you don't, then just going outside barefoot, putting your bare feet on the earth, okay, not on the sidewalk, but like on the dirt or grass, and just breathe. There is so much magnetic field work happening when you come in contact with the earth, and it can be such a grounding exercise. Okay, so that's number one. Number two is to seek support. This is beyond your partner, okay? This is beyond your family and friends. Now, it doesn't need to be something that doesn't feel good. This could be working with a fertility doula, attending a support group, or even finding somebody that is also on their journey that you can connect with so that you're not going through this alone. I would love for you to come to my fertility support circle. It meets once a month virtually on Zoom, and we hold space for all fertility journeys. And it is such a beautiful hour where we all get to connect once a month, and it's completely free. So I'll link that below in the show notes if you want to RSVP for the next one. And the third thing you can do is really work with your mind to reframe the journey. Instead of focusing only on success or failure, right? We say like the failed IVF cycle. I encourage you to focus on nurturing your whole self. So not just the body, but also the mind and the spirit. Because this truly is a whole body experience that you are going through. Yes, your body, your physical body is experiencing this. Your mind is involved. Your heart and your soul are involved. And so finding ways to nurture all of that is essential. And if you want more support, this is exactly why I'm working on a new tool designed to support women during their fertility journey, because you deserve support that goes beyond the clinic walls. So if you are interested in testing this new product out with me, please go into the show notes and join the waitlist, and you will get all of the details on how to be the first to access this new Her Fertility support tool. So the next time that somebody tells you IVF is all about the science, remember that yes, lab work matters, your clinic matters, but your mindset, your emotional health, and your sense of being supported matter just as much. So thank you so much for spending this time with me. And if this episode resonated with you, I would so appreciate you sharing it with someone or subscribing to the channel so you never miss an episode. And until next time, take care of yourself and cheers to your fertility. If you are struggling with infertility, you've probably tried to find support from family and friends, but they just don't get the depth of your problems. That's why I created the Fertility Support Circle. The circle meets monthly for free, where you'll connect virtually with women who are also navigating their fertility journey. If you're ready for support, please send me a DM on Instagram and I'll send you the information.